In this video, we're going to look at the other option, select phone and email. And you'll notice there's a time delay here. For this demo, we're going to use 1 minute. I will later upload a video talking about these different time delays, so make sure to watch that one before you run this option. But what this is going to do is, for users who have made publicly available the phone and email, it's also going to download that data along with their profile ID. So we found about 20% of users on average you might get this information from, so it's not everyone. Some target audiences you might get only 5%, some you could get 30 or 40, but on average about 20% will have a phone and or email address along with their name and profile ID. So this can be useful info, obviously, for those different contact methods. So with that being said, I'm going to run this and show you how this one works. So if you remember from name and profile ID only, this went straight to 10. As you can see here, it's going one at a time. So this can take a little bit. So I'm actually going to just pause this video and start it again once we have some data to look at. All right, I'm gonna let this run for one more member, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stop and download. Now remember, you can just leave this run. This is gonna take a little bit to get all this data. Because you can see this inactive tab here. This is where it's actually opening up and going to each individual's publicly available profile and seeing if that data is available and adding it into the spreadsheet. So just let this run in the background. Once we get to 10, I'm just going to go ahead and stop and download, see if we get any info there. If not, that's not too surprising. I would say out of 100 people, you could get anywhere between 20 and 50 points of contact outside of name and profile ID. So let's go ahead and hit stop and download here. So we're going to get the same download here available for us that we did from just getting name and profile ID. If you try to run this and it's giving you an error that says you're on the basic plan and you need to upgrade, that means you don't have the platinum plan to be able to run this. So feel free to just reach out to me if you think that's something you should have or you want to upgrade, and I'll get that information to you on how to do that. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pause this again and hide any sensitive info that this might have gotten. I'll just replace it with some default phone and email if we did get any, and I'll start this again from there. All right, so you can see here, of those 10, there were 3 points of contact. We got 2 emails and a phone number here. Obviously, I've updated those to protect the privacy of all these users. Profile links are public knowledge. I just didn't want to put email and phone number out there. But that's about 30%. So from 10 users, we got 3. And you might see that play out at a larger scale. You could see a little bit different numbers, but just some test info there for you with this very limited test of only 10 users. So with this info, you can now upload this into your CRM. If you use Genius Messenger CRM or Legendary Leads or any other type of platform, we can now add this data to our CRM and use it from there. So I'm going to actually, in the next video, show you how to format this spreadsheet for upload into Genius Messenger CRM. So if you're a user of that software or you're interested in how to use it with this data, go ahead and watch that video as well. But this is it for this video. So these are the other tools I recommend with Member Mover. Genius Messenger CRM is the CRM and sales pipeline for Facebook, and you can actually color code your leads into a label or pipeline style system. It's got broadcast messaging, so once our members are uploaded into one of these labels or tags we create, which I'll show you how to edit the spreadsheet for this in the next video, you can then send broadcast messages and do all sorts of automated follow-up. You can change labels and tags and stuff like that automatically. So we'll get into the next video to show you how to format that. And if this is something you're interested in, feel free to reach out to me, or you can visit go.tryjohnson.com/gmcrm, and that will take you to a link to get a free trial of this software as well. So let's go ahead and jump into the next video.